Okay, so now we are going to move further and create the components folder and start creating components inside this. So the very first thing which you need to do is come to this source folder or the src folder, and now we will create a folder like a subfolder inside this, and that will be known as the components. Inside this we'll create a folder that will be named as components, and inside this there will be all our components, and we can also give styling like separately to each of the component. But as it's not a like very complicated and big project, so we'll give like a common file, that is the index.css, and inside this only we'll be giving all of the files. So inside the components folder, the very first component which we'll be building is the header or the navbar, whatever you like to call it, because it is present at the top, so it is called as the header component. So let me just go ahead and create a file inside this, that will be the header.js. Now what we need to do is we'll create a boilerplate code. Like, what is the boilerplate code? Is the starting code which is similar to all of the components. So for that I've installed an extension which I would like to share it with you. So the extension is called this one right here. So this is the ES7 React Redux GraphQL React Native snippets, and this is the okay, where it is, yeah. So this will show this will give us the boilerplate codes in the React, and basically the pattern functions and the import export, we don't need to write it again and again. So this will help us, and this will make our life so much easier. So that is it. I would highly recommend you to install this extension, and once you've done that, once you install the extension, you need to come to the file of the component whichever you are whichever you have just created, and then you can just type rfce. And for me, for some reason it doesn't work, so I need to press Ctrl Shift P and then the snippet search, and then we press rfce. So this will give us the React functional component with an export, and inside of this we can create our files, and whatever the JSX or the like whatever the JSX and the JavaScript or the HTML what we need to write. So JavaScript will be written after this function right here, and the JSX, which is the mixture of JavaScript as well as HTML, which will be written inside this return statement. So that is what we will do. So we have successfully imported the code, the boilerplate code. Now what we need to do is we need to check if this we need to like check it by rendering it into the app.js file. So let me just give a text here, says header. We'll save it and we'll import it here inside the app.js. Import header from component slash, basically this is the location of the file. Save it, and after this line, or maybe we can delete this line, and instead of this we'll write the component. So that is the header component. We'll save this, and inside this header we have already written, let me write header component to like be more clear. Component, we'll save it. We'll see if the server is running. No, it's not running, so we'll type the command, we'll clear this, and we'll type npm start. Now this will spin up the server, and okay, so the server is up and running at 3000. Let me just go to the browser and see, and you can see header component has been successfully rendered inside the app component. So that is what we wanted to do. Like, we wanted to just check if that component is being rendered or not, and now it's being rendered. So now we can just go ahead and style it and give some functionality to it. So let us do that right now. So the very first thing which we'll do is inside this div we'll remove this text right here. So it will be containing an h1 which will be saying reviews corner h1, and it will be saying reviews corner, and just like this, let me show you what I'm talking about. Just like this will be the text, and here we'll be having an icon, and that's it. So we have written reviews corner here, and now we'll be needing the icon. So for the icon, we'll be using the material UI library, which is the React library, which is the most famous React library. So let me show you how you can use material UI in your project. So for that, you need to go to this website, that is the material UI or the mui.com, and it takes a little to load, and you have to just click on this button, which is the get started. Okay, so after coming to the get started, you need to click on this installation, and here there's a command. So basically what you need to do is you need to just copy this command and you need to paste it inside your terminal and then hit enter. Remember, inside your project folder only, not anywhere else in the terminal, otherwise it will not be accessible. Okay, so here it is installing 3 packages. So if you just type this much npm install my material, this will install material UI on your project, but when you are importing some icons and all, so that time it will show you some errors. So that time it can show you some errors. So that is why I would recommend you to just copy this entire code here and then copy it. So let me copy this, and then I come back here. So let it be running. Let me create another. Yeah, so when I go to remember, you need to go to the navigate to your project folder, and there you have to paste this command, not anywhere else. So inside this review, and here you have to paste this command npm install on whatever is written here, and then you need to hit enter. So I've already installed, so I'll not do that again, but just hit enter, and it will take around like a few seconds, 40 to 50 seconds, or maybe less than that. And once you are done, material UI will be installed on your computer. So the next thing which you do is you need to install icons from material UI. And remember, this have whatever the command which we typed right now, so that has not installed icons. For the icons, you need to type another command. So let me just clear, and let me go to the browser again, and here what you need to do is you need to go to the search bar and you need to click on this material icons. So yeah, clicked on it, but the site is loading a little slower. Okay, so this is the material icons page. Now here you will find a bunch of icons where you can just search for them, and then you can use them in your own website. So remember, you need to install material icons first. So let me just click on this MUI icons material to give you an overview about what I'm talking. Okay, so then you come to this page and you can see this is the command for installing the material UI icons. And remember, this is the npm package, and you can see what is the size and what is the like weekly downloads and everything. So this is the basically the npm page of this package. So you need to just copy this command, and then you need to come to the IDE or the web editor or code editor, sorry, and here you need to go to that particular project folder, and then you need to just paste this command. This is npm install MUI icons material. So and then you need to hit enter. So since it is 15 MBs, so it will take few seconds, and once it is done, material UI icons will be installed on your project, and then you can you are ready to go and you are good to use them. Okay, so I have already done that, so I'll not do that. So what you need to do if you need to install use material UI icons. So let me just close this, and now after installing and after everything is done, how to implement that in your website. So for that, you need to first of all go to the website, and let me back button and inside of here, what you need to do is you need to search for the icons whichever you want to use. So for example, you want to the icon which is there here, so this is called as review, I guess. So I will search for review. The yeah, so this is this one, reviews. So you need to just click on it and you need to just copy this entire thing. So when you click on it, it is automatically copied. This is the import basically. So once you have copied it, then you need to come to the your code editor and then you need to import it. So you just paste it here, and once you have pasted it here, now you are ready to use that, and it's very easy to use it now in your project. So after the reviews, what we'll do is we'll just import this. So we'll write reviews icon, this one, and we'll auto close it, or self closing tag is mandatory for every component, and like that react. So now it is compiling, and once it is done, we can just go ahead and check the changes inside the browser. So let us go and check in the browser how that looks. Here, yeah, you can see reviews corner, and you can see our icon is successfully rendered on the screen. So that is what it was, and next we'll be implementing the dark mode feature. And the dark mode feature is that it will change whenever we click on that button, it will toggle the dark mode button and it will be changed to dark mode. So we will be creating the dark mode in the next video.